Hey there, do you like saving money? Do you like earning more money? Do you like living abundantly? Well, if so, you're in luck. Let's get going. Well, hi, I'm Josh Elledge, the Chief Executive Angel at SavingsAngel.com, and welcome to the Savings Angel Show. I'm podcasting to you from Orlando, Florida on a chilly day. I'm an extremely busy consumer expert, money-saving advocate, syndicated newspaper columnist, and a guy that turns digital entrepreneurs into media celebrities at UpMyInfluence.com. Now, I love what I do, and I can't wait to get going on today's episode. So, in order to help you save more, earn more, and live more abundantly on today's show, I'm going to be covering money-saving tips and how to save on your electric and gas, especially as we change seasons or you got a little bit more of the heat going on, a little bit more gas, a little bit more electricity, maybe whatever. I'm going to help you save money. Also, we're going to talk about how to create happy homes, financial empires, and explore the lighter side of life with one of my new favorite YouTube channels, the Onyx Life. I can't wait to talk about them. All right, and then finally, we're going to talk about ways to save by starting your Christmas shopping now, if you haven't already. So let's get going. Now, with the holiday season comes colder weather. I just went outside. Matter of fact, my voice is a little hoarse because I just came back in from running in it. So excited to run in 50-degree weather. But believe it or not, and those of you in the north are like, oh, please, 50 degrees. Listen, man, it was cold out there here in Florida. But listen, colder weather, maybe you got more frequent visitors with the holidays, holiday decorations, which in turn bring increased electric and gas bills. You got your lights up, your Christmas lights up, your Christmas tree up. Hey, that's good. The good news is that there are ways to help control these costs. So here are 11 money-saving tips and how to save on your electric and gas. Get ready, grab a pen, write this down. Number 1, invest in LED lights both in the house and for holiday decorations. This is a no-brainer. While the initial investment of LED lights is higher than traditional bulbs, if you can still find them, the savings gained puts you ahead financially over time. LEDs also have a longer lifespan, which means more time before buying new bulbs. Number 2, adjust your thermostat. This tried and true method really does save money. Now, if you go back through the podcast history, if you go to savingsangel.com and then you go savingsangel.com/podcast and then just do a control F and search on the page, I want you to find other episodes we've done about your thermostat. You could search Savings Angel. We've done a lot of work over the years on scientifically how to hack your home thermostat to save the most money. I'm not going to go into this a whole lot in this episode, but if you don't have a programmable thermostat, consider investing in one or simply be diligent to adjust the temperature based on the time of day and whether or not anyone is home. Listen, if people are gone, just crank that bad boy down. There's no need to heat an empty house. It is far better to heat it up maybe 15, 30 minutes before everyone gets home. That is far better than just keeping it warm throughout the day. And I can explain the science on this. This is something that we've done a lot of research on. Just go to savingsangel.com and search for the word thermostat, and you'll see where we've kind of broken down all the science on this. Why, if there's nobody in the house, basically just pretty much shut everything off. There's no need in working hard to keep that temperature where it is. Number 3, fully turn off electronics. Now, out of convenience, electronics are often left plugged in and even turned on or in standby mode. Now, unfortunately, this constantly spends energy, especially if you have a bunch of these throughout the house, like TVs that stay on, receivers, other video game systems, computers that are always kind of have this standby mode where they're consuming power. Now, to avoid this, fully turn off electronics and disconnect cords, even phone chargers, when not in use. Now, to save even more money, consider using a power strip that can be turned on and off as needed. To keep the power strip more convenient to use, get one with a long cord that allows it to sit up off the floor, such as just behind the TV. Now, you can also get power strips that have, yes, remote controls. And you can have a separate switch that basically, boop, you hit the switch, bam, everything comes on. It's a nice way to live. Number 4, run full loads. When doing laundry or dishes, always run full loads. Now, sometimes it's easier to wash half a load, but that wastes energy. Double waste when you also need to dry clothes. Number 5, turn off lights and fans. Now, it might only be pennies at a time, but it adds up over the months and years. Cultivate the habit of turning off lights and fans when you leave a room for more than a few minutes. This can also go a long way to making your bulbs, fixtures, and fans last longer. So here's the deal with fans. And again, if we've done a lot of research on this too. So if you want, like, Google, seriously, go to Savings Angel and search for the word fans, and you'll see articles and the science that we've done on this. Fans serve 2 purposes. Either to move, like if you need to move cooler air or warmer air into another room, you can use a fan and you can get it there. That's one thing. That's not very common. Really, the number one reason we use fans is to blow away the warm air immediately around your body. And that's pretty much it. I mean, other than that, maybe you want to circulate the air to keep things fresh or something. But listen, here, bottom line. If no one's in the room, there is absolutely no reason to keep that fan going. It is not going to lower the temperature in the summer. Fans just circulate air. They do not change the temperature of air at all. Okay. Again, you want to learn more about this, you go to Savings Angel, and I've got all kinds of research on it. Number 6, keep the heat in and moving. Filling in cracks underneath doors, seals that are missing on windows, or any other space you find air drafts coming through saves money on heat. Other cost-saving measures include keeping furniture and drapes clear of heat registers so they aren't just absorbing the heat. Using ceiling fans set on the lowest setting and rotating clockwise so that the air flows up, not down, to keep warm air moving. Okay. Again, remember what I talked about earlier about moving? You can move air that is warm and you can move it to a different location. That is where you would do that. Just a little bit. All right. Now, number 7, turn the water off. When you wash your hands, shave, and even wash dishes, don't leave water running. Not only will you save water, you'll save on heating more water, and that can add up. Number 8, upgrade your appliances. Now, like LED bulbs, buying energy-efficient appliances can be costly up front, but the overall savings is worth the investment. Number 9, use smaller appliances. Larger appliances, such as the oven, use a lot more energy. Use a toaster oven, microwave, or standard toaster whenever you can. Other swaps to consider: a manual can opener instead of an electric one, a small stick immersion blender instead of a full-size regular blender. I like my blend tech. A small hand mixer instead of a stand mixer, a single countertop convection burner instead of a traditional stovetop. Number 10, cut your freezer space. Making sure your freezer is full cuts down on electricity costs. You don't want to just be cooling down air. If you have all that stuff that's like frozen solid, it's going to help keep the freezer at its frozen temperature. Now, likewise, if you aren't using that extra refrigerator or freezer in the garage, consider unplugging it to save money and consolidate. Number 11, do chores during off-peak hours. Now, in some areas, electricity and or gas can cost more during peak hours. Check your utility bills to see if this is the case for you. If so, doing your chores during off-peak times to minimize the times you're paying peak hour prices. So there you go. Those are my 11 favorite money-saving tips on saving electric and gas this holiday season. Now, I take a moment now and introduce you to our friends at the Onyx Life. Now, the Onyx Life is the Onyx family. They're on YouTube. So go to YouTube right now and search for the Onyx Life. You are going to have so much fun. So if you like This is just like addictive videos. I'll explain it here in just a second. The Onyx family has worked hard to build their own family brand, and with a combined total of over 2 million subscribers and over 1 billion views. I kid you not. I was just watching one. It's the Fantastic Gymnastics Challenge, and losers get bean boozled. It has 19,961,717 views. And I get it. It is so much fun just watching these kids play games and all the other things that they do. So they've got 1 billion views on social media, podcasts, and their popular YouTube channels. And they have the Onyx Life, Onyx Family, and Onyx Kids. Now, Myrtle and Rita work to empower people to go from a life of debt and struggle to the Onyx Life. Now, the goal at Onyx Life is to help create happy homes, financial empires, and explore the lighter side of life. Explore the Onyx U and learn how to generate your own income and how to become an entrepreneur from your laptop. You can hear about their experience with entrepreneurship and the successes and challenges that come with working together as a family to build a brand. Now, the Onyx Life also covers hot topics, relationships, parenting, society, culture, books, TV, movie reviews, and inspiring stories. So visit their website. Go to The Onyx Life, and that's ONYX life.com, and check out their podcast page. Matter of fact, whatever podcast player you're listening to this, just search for The Onyx Life, ONYX right now. Find it, hit subscribe. You're going to love it. You're also going to find them on Apple Podcasts, iTunes, Google Play, everywhere else there's podcasts. And again, you're going to fall in love with this family on YouTube. Go check them out. They're The Onyx Life. Now, as a huge advocate of saving every penny you can, I want to encourage you to get your Christmas shopping done early. The benefits of less stress, better selection, and more competitive pricing are all pretty compelling against waiting until the last minute. So when you are stuck in that position where you have to do all of your Christmas shopping in that final week, it is no bueno. So what I want to do is share some of my favorite ways to save by making sure you're getting all your Christmas shopping done as early as possible. Obviously, we've already done Black Friday, but, again, these are great principles to get going, get it all done now, and then certainly keep these principles in mind. It was really nice that, my family and I, we had a conversation with our kids a few months ago, and we had a really, really good deal that we had found on a family cruise, which, again, we thought was going to be way outside of our budget, what we were willing to spend, but we found a really good deal through USAA's travel service. It was really, really great. So we had a conversation with our kids. Our kids are a little bit older, and they said, "Hey, do you want Christmas presents under the tree, or you want to go on a family cruise?" And all the kids were unanimous. They wanted to go on a cruise. So that's wonderful because we're done. I've got maybe some Christmas shopping to do for mom and dad and grandma and cousins and that kind of thing. But, in terms of the immediate family, it is so great to have that all done. All right, so let's get back to these. I've got, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 reasons why you should always do your shopping early. And again, I'm going to give you some principles that, again, we're already knocking on the door of December. So just keep these in mind for next year as well, to make sure you always shop early. Because when you shop earlier, retailers, especially online retailers, aren't running low on inventory. The closer it gets to Christmas, the harder it is to get excellent deals, especially on hard to find or unique items. Think of it this way. If you looked on Amazon today for a particular item, it's likely that numerous sellers have it, and they are all going to be competing for the next sale. The price is bound to be reasonable or even low, but as sellers run out of stock, the price climbs due to dwindling competition. Competition is good for consumers. Number 2, you have time to wait for coupon codes. If you don't wait until so close to Christmas that you have to order to beat the Christmas shipping deadlines, you have time to play the, quote, entice me to return, unquote, game with online retailers. Most retailers will offer you an additional discount if you abandon cart without completing your purchase. Be sure to leave your email address so they can send you the deal. So make sure you're logged into the retailer, do all your shopping, and then skip town before you click purchase. And look at that. You've got a coupon code in your email account. It's wonderful. It's a Christmas miracle. Number 3, you've got plenty of time to comparison shop. Just like waiting for coupon codes, you have time to really hunt down the best prices on what you want. Now, whether it's online or in store, you can compare retailer to retailer to find the absolute best price. Conversely, if you're in a hurry, you end up grabbing and going, just paying whatever the price is. Number 4, you can earn with swag bucks. Now, I'm a huge fan of swag bucks because you can earn cash back for so many things online, just pretty much everything that you're already doing. So whether you're already comparison shopping online, you can earn using their search feature. You can earn taking advantage of their offers too once you do pinpoint that perfect deal. Listen, Swagbucks gives you free money. You could still use coupon codes. You're going to earn free money on top of the coupon codes. Why would you not have the Swagbucks extension in your browser? So you can even earn if you want to purchase experiences as gifts, by the way, as well. Number 5, plan. Don't wander and buy. Using online research, you can also save a bundle if you have no idea what to buy. If you're stuck for gift ideas, you have a few weeks to think, look online, get suggestions, and plan every purchase. When you wait, you end up just wandering around the department store or mall until you find something with little chance at much of a deal. Don't do that. That is a savings angel, like total warning sign. Don't do that. Number 6, in-store and online clearance is abundance. Now, just like the supply and demand example that I just shared, this time of year, retailers still have a lot of clearance to shop in nearly every category. If you wait too long, though, the inventory will be sold out and you'll be left with only higher priced merchandise in that run-up. Those last few days of Christmas is when you do not want to be shopping. Number 7, you can avoid credit card debt. Yes. When you shop early and a little at a time, you can spread the cost over a couple of months instead of stuffing it all into that one December billing cycle. Now, this allows you to avoid using your credit card, eliminating paying more later in interest and stress. I know likey that. Number 8, take advantage of early Black Friday. Again, this kind of already happened. Remember this for next year. Retailers have started so early. We saw early Black Friday sales starting in early, like in October, like in the 3rd week of October, we saw sales that were labeled as early Black Friday deals. Now, by shopping this trend and taking advantage of retailers' desperation to get all of that consumer money, you can snag deals that are just as good or perhaps even better than the real Black Friday, all while avoiding the frenzy and the short supplies of Black Friday. Number 9, you can find dual-use coupons and codes. With time to wait for them, you can find an abundance of dual-use online coupons. Now, in years past, promotional codes tended to be only for either a specific amount, usually percentage off, or you get a coupon for free shipping. Whoopee! But retailers have begun offering both to remain competitive. That's what I like to hear. Now, these offers take the form of either dual-use coupon codes or by the retailer simply offering free shipping on any or low threshold amount orders, plus a coupon for money off. Now, even if you're not sure, never complete an online checkout without trying to input savings code for both money off and shipping. Some online retailers already allow this. Now, if you're unable to use more than one coupon code, the checkout page will simply give you an error. So, no harm trying. Listen, You know me, I love saving money, and saving money isn't about being a cheap, miserly Scrooge. What this is it's about enjoying more in life. I want you to enjoy more Christmas. Of course, we know Christmas is more than just the presents, but I certainly don't want you to be in a position where you feel that you are not entitled to every bit of abundance that you feel that you deserve. You can have all of this. And that's what the Savings Angel Show is all about, is helping you get more abundance in life. And I'm so honored to be able to share these great tips with you to help you have a wonderful Christmas. Now, if you've loved hearing everything on this podcast, would you take a minute to leave a 5-star review in iTunes or Apple Podcasts, whatever they call it now? By the way, any podcast app that you are using, if you'd give the little thumbs up, the little favorite, certainly if you share this podcast out on Twitter, on Instagram, on Pinterest, Facebook, Snapchat, LinkedIn, any of that stuff. Seriously, I cannot do this without you. You and me, we're a team. You and I working together, we can share this message of abundance with more and more people. And as we get those reviews, as we get those ratings, that really makes a big difference. So that's why I'm constantly begging for them, because it really means a big deal to me. Now, as always, if you have any specific questions or if there's something you'd like to hear us talk about, you can drop me a comment in the podcast feedback. You can write to me on our Facebook group, or you can call our podcast secret hotline. You ready? Don't tell anybody now. Here's the phone number: 407-205-9250, and leave me a message. I'll answer your question, write you back, or with your permission, I might even share your question or story with others on this show. With that, have a wonderful week full of saving more, earning more, and living more abundantly. And thank you for listening. And then, skip town.